What if I told you that just days after making history at Wimbledon, Alex Eala found herself stealing the spotlight at one of the biggest concerts in the world? No tennis racket, no championship trophy, just one unexpected appearance that had social media buzzing across the globe. Fans couldn't believe their eyes when videos from Bad Bunny's sold-out concert in Stockholm began flooding TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X. At first, people thought it was just another celebrity enjoying a night out. But then viewers realized the young woman dancing among the special guests was none other than Philippine tennis sensation Alex Eala. Within hours, the clips had gone viral. Some fans even claimed they heard people chanting "Eala" during the concert, while others simply celebrated seeing one of their favorite athletes enjoying life after weeks of intense competition. Whether every rumor was true or not, one thing became clear: Alex Eala had become much bigger than just another rising tennis player. But why did such a simple concert appearance create headlines around the world? The answer begins just a few days earlier on the grass courts of Wimbledon. Alex Eala had just completed the most remarkable Grand Slam campaign of her career. Competing against some of the world's best players, she showed confidence, maturity, and fearless tennis that captured international attention. Even though her Wimbledon journey eventually came to an end, the standing ovation she received proved something important. She didn't need to win the trophy to win the hearts of millions. For Filipino fans, her performance represented history. She had inspired an entire nation and introduced herself to millions of new tennis fans who had never watched her before. Her ranking continued to climb, international media began covering every move she made, and suddenly Alex Eala wasn't just a promising young athlete, she had become one of the biggest sporting icons in the Philippines. Normally, after a Grand Slam, players disappear from the spotlight. They recover, return to training, and quietly prepare for the next tournament. Alex Eala did something different. Instead of heading straight back to practice, she traveled to Stockholm, Sweden, where global music superstar Bad Bunny was performing one of the biggest concerts of his world tour. Nobody expected what would happen next. During the show, Bad Bunny invited several special guests onto the famous stage platform known as La Casita. Among those guests was Alex Eala herself. There she was, laughing, dancing, and simply enjoying the music like any other 21-year-old. That single moment completely changed the conversation. Fans watching from inside the arena started recording videos. Those clips quickly spread online, reaching millions of people in just a matter of hours. Sports pages reposted them. Entertainment accounts shared them. Filipino communities around the world proudly celebrated seeing one of their brightest sports stars enjoying a well-earned break. The most interesting part: there was no press conference, no sponsorship announcement, no carefully planned publicity campaign. Everything looked completely natural. And ironically, that's exactly why people loved it. Instead of seeing Alex Eala as a tennis player fighting for ranking points, fans saw her as a young woman taking time to enjoy life after one of the biggest achievements of her career. That authenticity created an emotional connection that many athletes struggle to build. Of course, not everyone agreed. Some critics questioned whether a professional athlete should be attending such a high-profile concert so soon after Wimbledon. Should she already be training for the next tournament? Should elite athletes avoid public appearances altogether? Those debates quickly filled comment sections across social media. But thousands of supporters defended her. They argued that after weeks of pressure, media attention, and intense competition, Alex had earned the right to relax for one evening. Mental recovery, they said, is just as important as physical training. And perhaps that's what made this story so fascinating. It wasn't really about Bad Bunny. It wasn't even about the concert itself. It was about how one unforgettable moment showed a completely different side of one of tennis' fastest rising stars. Little did fans know, this viral concert appearance was only the beginning of an incredible week that would make Alex Eala an even bigger global sports personality. As the videos continued spreading across social media, it became obvious that this wasn't just another viral celebrity clip. It was something much bigger. For years, tennis players were known almost exclusively for what happened on the court. Fans judged them by trophies, rankings, and Grand Slam performances. But today's generation of athletes lives in two different worlds. One is the competition itself. The other is the digital world where one authentic moment can reach millions of people overnight. Alex Eala had suddenly become part of both. What made the Stockholm videos so special was how genuine they felt. There were no flashing sponsor logos, no scripted interviews, and no promotional campaign behind the scenes. Instead, fans watched a young athlete smiling, laughing, dancing with friends, and enjoying a rare moment away from the pressure of professional tennis. That authenticity resonated with people everywhere. Many fans said it was refreshing to see someone who had just carried the hopes of an entire nation finally taking time to enjoy herself. After weeks of intense preparation, media obligations, emotional highs and lows, and the physical demands of Wimbledon, one evening of music seemed completely deserved. Sports psychologists often remind athletes that recovery isn't just physical. It's mental, it's emotional. The ability to disconnect from competition, even for a short time, helps athletes return stronger for the challenges ahead. Supporters believed Alex's appearance at the concert reflected exactly that kind of healthy balance. But the conversation didn't stop there. The viral clips also introduced Alex Eala to an entirely new audience. Thousands of people who had never watched a tennis match suddenly started asking the same question: who is Alex Eala? That simple question speaks volumes. Every global sports icon reaches a point where curiosity extends beyond the sport itself. People begin following not only their matches, but also their journey, personality, and everyday life. For Alex Eala, this moment may have marked the beginning of that transformation. And then came another unforgettable chapter. Less than 24 hours after the Stockholm concert, Alex returned to the Philippines, where an incredible welcome was waiting for her. Supporters gathered to celebrate the young athlete who had made history at Wimbledon. Flowers, cheers, photos, and heartfelt messages greeted her as she arrived home. National media covered every moment, highlighting how her remarkable Wimbledon campaign had inspired millions across the country. The celebration wasn't simply about tennis anymore. It was about national pride. For many Filipinos, Alex had become a symbol of what dedication, courage, and perseverance can achieve on the international stage. Children dreamed of following in her footsteps. Young athletes looked at her success as proof that anything is possible with hard work and determination. That's the true impact of a breakthrough athlete. They don't just win matches, they inspire generations. Of course, with greater popularity comes greater responsibility. Every public appearance now attracts headlines. Every interview is analyzed. Every tournament brings even higher expectations. The surprise factor that once helped Alex upset higher-ranked opponents is slowly disappearing. Now the world's best players know exactly who she is. Coaches are studying her game, analysts are breaking down her strengths, and fans expect something special every time she steps onto the court. That's the reality of becoming a global sports star. The climb to the top is difficult, staying there is even harder. Fortunately, Alex has already shown one quality that statistics can never measure: resilience. Throughout her Wimbledon campaign, she remained calm under pressure, embraced the biggest stages of her career, and proved she belongs among the world's elite. Those experiences cannot be taken away. They become the foundation for future success. Now the focus shifts toward the North American hardcourt season, where another opportunity awaits. The headlines about Bad Bunny will eventually fade. The viral videos will stop trending. Social media will move on to the next big story. But tennis never stops. Soon, the spotlight returns to the baseline, the service line, and the scoreboard, where every great career is ultimately defined. Still, this unforgettable week may be remembered for something much larger than a concert. It marked the moment when millions of people realized Alex Eala was becoming more than a rising tennis player. She was becoming a global ambassador for Philippine sports. Whether her next tournament brings another breakthrough or new challenges, one thing is already certain: her journey is only beginning. And if the past few weeks have taught us anything, it's this: the biggest moments in an athlete's career aren't always measured by trophies. Sometimes they're measured by the number of people inspired to believe in them. Alex Eala has already inspired millions. Now the tennis world is waiting to see what she does next. If you enjoyed this story and want more verified updates, match analysis, and the latest news about Alex Eala and the biggest stars in women's tennis, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.